So, good evening everyone and welcome back for a bit more of the PSGL action. Today we're here for the final rounds of the Australia for season 23, and well, for people really who didn't get what I meant there, this is the final Australia race of the week, and then we shall move on to round 2, which is China on Thursday. But today this is about FP usually is the first league, but after PSN issues last week we had to cancel it, and we're back today, so we'll be running as the last league to be streamed for each race, if you get me. But got quite a reformed grid, got most of our drivers in, but I'll just run you through the grid we have for today. So in the Mercedes we have ERT, Bliss and Jamie 2905, Ferrari, the Miles and S Boomer. In the Aston Martin Red Bull we've got the two brothers, I believe, of Dino 10 DCFC and Sutty DCFC 94. Renault we've got Flying Throne and Rebe. The Rich Energy Haas F1 team we've got Warren Haig and Viking Stephen, or people don't know him, that is LFC for life, Viking Stephen. So yeah, in the McLaren we've got Lordy MK and F1 Sophie. In the Racing Point we've got Tom AJ 91 and Mr Tuesday Night Joliano Manu. In the Alfa Romeo we have AMS and Uki Azim. The Toro Rosso we have CC Brain and currently Alexander Albon. And in the Rocket Williams Racing we have Ash Best and Jake Test. We currently got no Cliffy, but oh, never mind, Cliffy's just joined the lobby. So we have a full grid of drivers for today's race, and once again I'll say, for people who don't know me, I am ILRT Lickle, quite an often commentator on the PSGL channel, as I do commentate and stream F6 and FP, and I do also co-commentate F4. So just gonna share out the stream links in the chats now, and we should be good to go. So I just need to make sure I don't post them in the wrong chats. If I do, then I'll be in a bit of trouble, let's just say. So there. There. And I'll post it in the PSN chat too. So there we are. Everything's blinked. It's all good to go. Well, got everyone in. ILRT Cliffy taking Alexander Albon's car, and we are finally getting underway for FP. I'll be interested to see how this goes. Hopefully PSN does not break on us, but it should be alright, no problems at the moment. Everyone's in the lobby. If we have a mass disconnection, then there will be a restart. But yeah, so I'm just sending out the messages real quick. Right, yep, here we go. If you've got your winners in the chat, or would like to predict your top 3, should I say, feel free, and predict your first person to DNF. If I have to go for my first person to DNF, I'm going to go for a little bit of the Miles or F1 Sophie. If I had to go for a winner based off cars and pace, I'd say in first place I'd say Lordy MK. Second, have to have a look at the cars in the lobby, maybe Tom AJ. And third, Jolie and Manu with Cliffy coming home in P4. I know Jamie, I know you're in the Mercedes, and it looks, what's that? They've put there. Alright, cool. So there's a bit of a little glitch there with the thing on the top left, but It should be fixed. You should be all in the pits and ready to come out for qualifying session. For people who don't know, I was the last FP champion, but I decided to hang my gloves up in this division and give the seat to someone else. I feel like I won what I wanted, and now maybe time to move up to the comms. As I heard Leon was not going to do it, so I am the new commentator for FP. The first car out on track is Ashbest 122. Can you edit this title? Disgusting. Connor mate, do the Connor mate, the way that you lot do the title is just terrible. I don't like it. So complicated, all your dashes and hyphens and all that here and there and everywhere. Honestly, I don't like it, Connor. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it again, Connor, just to make you happy. Hold up. So that should be all good now. Oh, I see why you don't like it. Prediction for pole and podium. Pole, I'd say Ugi Azim, and top three I've said Lordi, Tom and Julian and Manu. So Ashbest is providing us with the first hot lap of the FP season. We've got yellows in sector 3, that's just true. So much will be backing up. Hope that pleases you, Connor. It's just whatever it is. But Williams is a very, very bad car to drive. As you see, the Ash has a 27.2 first sector. It's not the greatest first sector from him. Oh, I'll just do this. Hold up a sec. I'll keep you on board with Ashbest, but I'll just have something else up on my computer. Well, I'll just edit this to suit Connor's liking. What lap will Bliss be in? All lap 3. I'm gonna go for. So Ash comes to the end of a lap now, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's backing off, so clearly Ash isn't happy with the lap. And Ash comes into the pits. There, alright Connor, that's a lot. If that's how I've got Bliss fastest time 1:21.2. What's Lordy gonna do? On board with him. Into the pits he comes. See Tom AJ. He's got a bit of traffic to deal with there. One of my title fighters last season. Done a very good job. Put up a good fight. See, can he get one step closer this time and maybe get that illustrious title? Who knows? Let's wait and see. Tom AJ up to the line. It's a 1:22.2 and he's a second slower than ERT Bliss. This is race to lose. Sophie's P5. Let's go to Mr. Tuesday Night, Joliana Manu. A very established name in the PSGL leagues. Coming into the penultimate corner. I believe his game only came a couple days ago. So lucky to still be on the grid. But Joel, how about the final corner? Up to the line. It's a 1:26.0. And that's must be not a representative lap from his time. It's Ugi Azim, another experienced driver, into the penultimate corner. We've got yellows in sector 2. And is that for turn 11? So I will watch Ugi's lap and then I will go to see if there was anyone in the barriers. Let's see. Oogie is him up to the line. Can he take pole position? Now for Romeo goes P3. So good effort from him. Let's go to CC Brain. Coming up to the line. What's he going to do? CC Brain goes 4th fastest. Next guy to go to is Flying Throne. And is he with a wing? Yeah, the front wing looks very, very low on his end. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. We got Zex saying come on Ash and Jay in the chat. Got Pablo supporting Boomer and Dre. Let's see what Throne can do. Up to line P7. So where's Dre, mate? In the other Renault. Come to the end of his first sector. 27.5. Not the greatest first sector from Dre's standards. Fraggle OP indeed. I think anyone in the Mercedes this season will be OP, as it is such a good car. But Oogie done a very good job in the Alpha, so maybe it might just been you need to pick the pace up a little AMS, who knows. But Dre through the level of 12, 7th gear, has a little twitch there, but I'm sure it didn't affect him too much. Car on the inside there, CC Brain getting out of the way. And then what can Dre do? Can he go anywhere near the front of the grid? Can he surprise us and possibly recover and stick it on par? I think it's highly unlikely, but let's see. Ray out of the final corner now, opening the DRS. I don't think it's going to be up there for pole, but I think it'll be there for about P11, so Dre's not going to be happy with that effort there. Ash out on the mediums. Jake attacks, more interested in Jake attacks. He's on the soft compound tyres. I've watched Ash already in the Williams. Let's see Jake attacks, how he handles it. It's a very understeery car. I've seen him complaining quite a bit in the FP chat about it, but it says 27 dead first sector, so not too bad to be fair to him. Could possibly make it up to about P7 on the grid, maybe challenge Throne, so he can still get a few decent points here. Williams scoring their first Grand Prix points on the weekend with Robert Kubica. Good drive from him. His experience, like many drivers in this division, is what led him to that point. Let's see Jay cutting the inside low, and that may have been invalid. I'll just check Jay's lap now. Jake text. Yeah, it's invalid. We'll see. Will he continue the lap or will he box into the pit? Someone's just gone up. I think it is. Didn't see, or someone's moved up a position. I didn't quite see who it was. And Jay's lap is over. Dino on the mediums. Is Fraggle on that? Yeah, Fraggle is. ERT Bliss. See his first sector. Can he go any quicker? 26.5. Yeah, he's no way, he's not through. Got yellows, it's Jamie going slow, but no way, is he actually 3 tenths up? Because if he isn't, that'd be quite demoralising. We've got Ash Best ahead, I believe, maybe on a lap as well. No, he's getting out of the way. So Fraggle looking quite OP. If the first set, the Delta is correct there, and ERT Bliss is still 3 tenths up, so he comes through turn 11 and 12, swing that car in and out. And really, after seeing this pace, I'm going to have to change my top 3 because Bliss is flying to turn 13. See, the Mercedes driver. Can he be like Valtteri Bottas and dominate this race? Has he had a bit of porridge before the Grand Prix? Who knows? As ERT Bliss rounds the final corner here in Melbourne with just about over 8.5 minutes to go. Where is Bliss going to go? Well, he's going to stay pole, but he goes even faster, 120.7. He is flying, these on a charge. Can anyone stop him? I don't think they can. I only think they can stop Bliss is his front wing and car in the barriers. Tom AJ's backed off his. AMS coming in. Lordy not on one, throw him on an out lap. Sophie going slow. Boomer in the Ferrari. You see what tyres people set their lap on. So people have done their times on the softs apart from Boomer, Ash Best, Jolien and Manu and Dano, or Dino, however. He did have Dano and he now has Dino. Into turn 13 he comes, and I don't think he opened the DRS down unless he had some sort of DRS failure, or maybe just wanted to save time. And there's that, we've got yellows in sector 1 presumably for someone goes, so no retirements yet, so it's quite amazing if you haven't had that. No one's hit the walls just yet. We've got yellows in sector 3, so there may be a possibility if someone's just done that. I've gave him commentator's curse. Boomer up to the line, goes P4, good improvement from him. Oogie is down. Jamie's pin. CC Brain's a little bit up. You've got Jake Tex just ahead, that might put him off a little. Let's see. CC Brain, what's he going to do out the final corner? Up to the line, I don't think it's going to be quick enough for pole. Can he improve? No, he can't, he's lost time. F1 Sophie in the other McLaren. What can she do? Rounds the final corner. Got QPR beast, quite a legendary name on the site. Haven't seen around in a while. Saying, "Come on, CC and Joliana Manu." If I say that name wrong, I'll just say Joel. I won't attempt to say that. Let's see what Tom can do in the racing point. He's already done another lap. Jake Tex, 26.9 first sector, so not too bad from him. Hello Venom. Oh god, my leg just knocked that out a little. J through turn 11 and through turn 12 he might have just got invalid again there. I'll check. No, we got away with it, but his middle set is slightly slower than his PB from last time. What can Jake Tex do? Can he sneak himself into the top 10? If he does, really is a good effort from him. Seeing how bad that Williams is. Into the penultimate corner he comes, and now rounds the final corner. So much lack of so much understeer in that car. Where's Jay gonna go? He sets a 121.9, goes P6, level with CC Brain's lap. Good effort from him. Mr. Flamethrower J-Bay is just on a lap now. We'll go on board with him, then I might turn my attention to Lord the MK and see what you can do in the McLaren. Dre's other PB will be was a 27.5 in the first sector. What can he do in this first sector? Miles is the first retirement of this quali session. He's half a second up, Dre, and locks up a little though. Currently that half second improvement is going to get him up to P7 if he can keep going. Locks up again. This has been scruffy from Dre. I think he's going to be losing a hell of a lot of time. If I was Dre, I'd abort the lap but come into the pits at the end and see what I could do in this final run. He's still half a second up, to be fair, despite that, so really Dre is on a decent lap, but still a load more time in it for him. Locks up into turn 13. See what the number 97 Renault could do. Into the penultimate corner. Will he pit or will he stay out? He's gonna stay out. J-Bait round the final corner, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit of a slower final sector, but what's he gonna do? He says a 22.8, and clearly I thought he was doing a 22 or a 22, not a 23. Lordy goes P5, 121.8. Good effort from him. What about Ash Best? Ash is on this in that. Viking Steven, 27 dead first sector in the Rich Energy Haas F1 car. Got Cliffy still in the pits, interesting. I wonder if he's gone for his dinner, and with 3.5 minutes to go. Not back yet. Has he even got his settlements? I haven't seen him come out of the pits at all. Lottie Cliffy taking the win in F2 last night, but currently can be starting P19. Viking Steven through turn, that's got to be an invalid surely. But yellow's in sector 1 and 2, so it looks like double waved yellow, so cars need to be careful when approaching that. Viking Steve, it looks like he's not on the greatest of laps, a lot of understeer. We picked, no, he stays out. Rounds the final corner and up to the line. Can he get anywhere near the top 10? No, he's P15. Warren Hagar and Sausage. Joel coming out. Don't know. What's Bliss doing? Actually, no, I want to see a bit of Jamie. Jamie's 3/10 off on his lap, to be fair. What can Jamie do? Rounds the penultimate corner. Can he still pole off Bliss? I don't think he can. That final sector was a bit of a too poor for him, and no, he goes P2, 7/10 off Bliss, who's still up on his time. And he's dipped the ball in the grass. Might have compromised him a little there, but what's ERT Bliss gonna do? Can he improve? Yes, he can. I won 20.6. S Boomer rounds the final corner. In the shootery at Ferrari. Can he get anywhere near pole? He stayed P4. Tom is on that 26.9. He's currently half a second down almost on ERT Bliss through the first sector. And Cliffy is on an outlap with 1 minute 27 to go, leaving it right to the end of qualifying. Can he snatch pole position from out of nowhere? I don't think he can. That time from Bliss is impressive. That is very impressive indeed. I would have put someone like Sutty in the Mercedes. Tom AJ round the final corner in the racing point goes P4. Good effort from him. Let's see what's gonna be looking his outlet. There's the AMS 97 F1 being in PSGL for quite a while, and I've recently promoted, or not recently, but promoted to the director role of PSGL, taken over from Aaron F1, who retired from league racing. What can AMS do? 121.7. We'll go to Flame Throne. Actually, I want to see if Sutty's close. No, we'll go back to Throne. Throne up into the fast high-speed chicane here. He's down his lap still, shuffling the car in. Currently P11, and I guess there wouldn't be a bad starting position for him if he does stay here. See what can Throne do. Uki Azim goes P2. I didn't see that. 121.3. Good effort from him to split the two Mercedes and Throne pit. So we'll go to Joel, who's 2.5 seconds up on his time. Currently, that'd be good enough to put in P17. So he needs to find a bit more time, does Joel. Joel round the final corner. Can Joel get anywhere near the front? He says so. Let's put in P10. We'll go to. Oh, we got LRT Cliffy. Round 3, turn 11 and 12, and he's going backwards. Disaster for him. What can Dino do? Dino in the Red Bull goes P12. CC Brain. Oh lord, he's going slow as well. CC Brain round the final corner. Where can he place his Toro Rosso on the grid? He doesn't improve once again. AMS done with quality. I think that's qualifying done. It is. Because waiting for AMS and Boomer to retire along with Lordy MK. Standout performer there has to go to ERT Bliss. Getting pole by 7/10 or 6.5. Oh, sorry there. Watch it, where was I? Bliss 6.5 quicker than Uki Azim there. So good effort from him. Now Ash just creeped into the top 10 there with Joel. Just getting P11, not a bad starting position for him, but really, I'm going to expect a bit of carnage, to be honest. I think the mid-pack is looking very, very close. I still think it's going to be a big carnage between people. So, just run you down through the grid. We have ERT Bliss on pole. Second, Ugizine. Third, Jamie. Fourth is Tom AJ. Fifth, Espuma. Sixth, AMS. Seventh, Lordy MK. Eighth, CC Brain. Ninth, Jaketex. And rounding out the top 10, we have got Ash Best. Impressive on those two. Williams getting to the top 10. 11th, Joel. 12th, Sophie. 13th, Dino. 14th, Sutty. 15th, Throne. 16th, Ron Haig. 17th, Dre. 18th, Viking Steven. 19th, Cliffy. And 20th, Day Miles. Just bear with me, people. I am going to get a drink. Alright, so let's get the tyres up for people. We have the top 10 all starting on softs. 11, we've got Joel on hards, Sophie on softs, Dino on the mediums, Sutty and Throme on the softs, Ron Haig, Dre on the mediums, Steven on the hards, and Cliffy and Day Miles on the softs. Who do you think will produce a better race than he did in quality? I've got to agree with Venom there. Cliffy is a man who either has 2 races. Now, what's happened to Bliss? Why? Oh, they look different. Cliffy's either someone who performs a great race, gets through the pack, and gains loads of positions, or he gets smashed off and retires from the session. Which one will it be today from him? Be interesting to see from He19 on the grid. It's going to be crucial. Oogie has to jump Bliss off the line if he wants to have any chance of beating him today, I'd say. Do remember there's always a wall around, especially at turn 11 and 12. Who can hit that wall and possibly ruin their race? A lot of people think Bliss will bottle it. I think he's got a good chance. Got Renner and a Red Bull on the grids, and must be thrown in Sutty and Frizzo. No matter what, you will always be remembered for the ultimate bottle of PSGL. Famously hitting that Melbourne wall on the right hand side there, ruining his race. Oh, nice glass of lemon juice. Strong. So we are on for the lights in FP round 1, and we are racing. It's been a good start from the Haas at the back there, and it looks all clean so far. Jamie's got the best start. He's into the lead in turn 1, is he? Jamie down the inside. Bliss runs wide. He's lost 3 positions. Oh, there's an Alpha. Oh, there's a huge accident. Oh God, there's a huge accident. Huge accident between cars. There's 1. Oh my goodness me. And if that's not a safety car, then what the hell is? There's a huge accident, and Cliffy has gained 11 positions. Has he got any front wing damage? Yes, he does. My days, we got... How the hell is that not a safety car? Where's Bliss? Bliss down in 14th. He's had a mare. Oh my days. Why is it always when I commentate there's a huge accident? There's like 7 cars caught up. For God's sake. Well, Jamie is leading the way here in Melbourne. Tom's second. The biggest gain has been Stephen, Cliffy, Miles. All up 10 positions. Cliffy has got front wing damage unfortunately, and he will be having to pit at the end of that. Both Williams out along with Lordy and Flying Throne. And I can guarantee now the steward's office is going to be busy. Oogie, Azim, Joe, everyone seems to be running off. There's damage everywhere, they're 3 wide. It's disastrous. Jamie has got away, and really, in that Mercedes, he should be off into the distance. Oh my god, into the distance. Six or 7 cars caught up in that. Look, we got 6 cars caught up and 4 cars pitted and retired. What? How is a 10-car pilot code Masters not a safety car? They need to fix it. We got yellows in sector 2. It's Jamie. He bowled it. The Mercedes has spun it, and I knew it. I was saying he could win this race, but no, he proves me wrong. Both Mercedes hitting troubles. It seems like Hockenheim 2.0 for these Mercedes drivers. Really? Anyone could win this race now. See the tyres people have gone on to. We've got yellows. Is it Jolie and Manu? He's round. His race surely is over. Mr. Tuesday night. Tom AJ sets the fastest lap now. It's quite a silly one. And AMS with a little bit of understeer there. Look at Boomer clip Jamie pitting that now, so 11 cars have been involved with an incident. Who knows, people in this pack could still have front wing damage. I think it was a spinning Alfa Romeo that caused it. I don't know if Oogie was pushed off. Definitely a steward's office will be used off this. That is quite an amazing crash. Miles running a good race in P7. Let's go to him. Definitely on for a decent result if he keeps going. And never mind, he just cuts the corner completely. When Miles goes, he don't need a track. Warren A down the inside of F1 Sophie. Has Sophie got any damage? Yep, Sophie's missing the front right end plate. If Cliffy got away with no damage, he could win that. He could still be in the chance of winning the race. But he didn't. Go to CC Brain, going to the outside of AMS, the 2, oh, I'm about to say 2 teammates, or 2 admins, but yeah, Boomer, trying to get down the inside. We've got Miles and Viking Steven, Miles up to 6, good performance from Miles so far. More cars are out in that crash with Monza, making it worse in my opinion, that's why. Let's see, CC Brains now still there on AMS. Definitely if he gets a good run out of here, can challenge go down the inside to 10-13. And no, he doesn't get the greatest of runs. He can still got a chance to see. No, he hasn't, but Tom AJ in the Racing Point could sneak another victory. He sneaked victories out of this Tom AJ. Out of nowhere, misses all the carnage, and really, that's what got him into a title fight last season. But still, plenty of time to bottle it. See CC Brain in the Toro Rosso. Can he... What can he do? Did he clip the back of AMS there? To the outside goes CC Brain. Boomer trying to sneak down the inside. AMS really being a bust now. CC Brain being held up quite a bit as we enter just over the 5 lap mark here in Melbourne for round 1 of the FP season. Got Boomer trying to get past. Boomer looking quite strong at the moment. Dino on the mediums is still someone you need to watch out for. You can either extend his stint and go long onto the softs or pit for hards. As Boomer down the inside of CC Brain and can't get the move done. Got Bliss and Sutty. Let's go to Bliss. Down the inside to turn 1. Nice and easy for him. I still want to go back to this battle. Boomer gets a penalty and someone else did get a penalty there as well. I'll just watch the screen on my computer to see who. Boomer, oh it's just Boomer, I thought someone else got. Miles has got a penalty as well. So both Ferraris picking up 3 second time penalties. CC Brain runs a little wide, maybe getting a bit agitated, or maybe just the fact that he can't cope with being behind him due to tyre attempts. Who knows? This way to see as the gap is stabilising around 3 seconds between Tom and AMS now. I'd say Tom and AJ. Boomer cut in turn 1. And gonna keep doing that, Boomer. You're gonna get more and more warnings, so it's gonna result in more and more penalties. That Honda power just hasn't got enough on the Ferrari engine. Got Warren Hagen, Viking Steven going out, the 2 Haas teammates. Not really teammates and constructors. I'll just give a brief explanation whilst I can. For people who don't know, you choose to pair up. So let's say Tom AJ and CC Brain paired up as a team. They'd be a team, but what cars they get placed in is based on their performance. So it's not guaranteed that they'll always be in the same car. They might be in the same car, but they're more of a constructor, so the Racing Point of Tom and CC are working together to get as many points as they can. Don't really take these 2 cars people are in as actual teammates. For people who don't know or are new for the FP season. Got Sophie pitting for set of hards, Cliffy up to 10th, Bliss up to 11th. And quite a hectic start to say the least. It's really the battle I have to stick on board with though. That was a good race for you, Jay. Unlucky. Can't really fault being caught up in collisions like that, unfortunately. But this is the battle I'm more interested in. Been quite a horrid time for Jake Tex this week. Really, Boomer can sneak down the inside though. Can he? Oh, a bit of half-hearted move from Boomer. Boomer wants to go down the inside. He needs to get his nose in before trying to back out. So that's how incidents are caused. See what's going on there? Listen, they're nowhere near each other, so unless we take a minute to sort themselves out. CC Brain get most of the coverage at the moment. Yeah, I definitely recommend that, Praga. Lobby seems alright, no lag at the moment for Rome, so should be alright. Joel does get a penalty. Boomer gets another penalty, so 6 seconds and 7 laps for Boomer's not really helpful. CC tries to go to the outside. AMS is a hard defender, he won't give this position up without a fight. We've got yellows in sector 3, and it's Joliano Manu. Where's he? Oh no! Miles, he's bottled it. Oh my god, he is in such a good position. How? Is the Ferrari in the wall here? Yeah, he did. AMS been Pass there, goes for a switch back to CC Brain. I'm going to go on board with Boomer. Boomer goes round the outside of CC Brain. Good move from Boomer. Can he get two cars in the space of two corners? Boomer to the outside of AMS. Ferrari versus Alfa Romeo. No, he can't. CC trying to sneak his way back through, but there's a little bit of contact, but not enough to really warrant anything there. Good driving from Boomer to really be aware. To be fair, AMS done a really good switch back, but he really is driving a bus and allowing Tom AJ to go off into the distance as Boomer goes to the outside. Can he get it done? You're asking to be pushed onto the grass here if you keep it there, and he can't do it. But he's going to get a better run than AMS and really don't want to be challenging into turn 11 and 12. But he's going to go to the outside. This is going to be risky. He's keeping his nose down on a bit of contact. CC Brain's going to be licking his lips as Boomer gets a terrible run, but with that Ferrari engine he's going to be easily able to stay ahead because that Honda engine's got no chance of getting past with just straight line speed. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars out already, and we're only on lap 8. AMS pits, CC Brain pits, Boomer stays out. Oh, I thought Boomer was going to try to swing in late there, but no. Fair, Tom AJ has the gap to try extend the stint a little, though did seem a little bit slow out of there, maybe. Don't know. Maybe we might allow Boomer to catch a little, though. See where they come out in comparison. Where's Jamie? Penultimate corner. They've got no chance of being there near them. See how Tom AJ is coping on those tyres. CC Brain lost a lot of time to AMS, so what's happened there? Interesting. We'll go to the front and watch Tom AJ, see how he's doing. At the moment, looks all good from him. Dreamland, as Gaming Alamonda says, for Tom AJ. Really is putting in a good performance, kept out of trouble. And really, as I said just then, he can extend this stint if he feels like he wants to, because he's got that nice little gap. It's going to keep the gap to leader up. Gap is 29 seconds between him and AMS, so really, he can extend the stint, as I said. But to be fair, Mike and Stephen, Warren Hay can play a little bit of a factor. Insisting, you know what, Tommy is going to extend this stint. He stays out for yet another lap. There, Boomer is catching a little, and Boomer pits. Be interesting to see where Boomer comes out in comparison. We've got yellows in sector 2. It's ERT Bliss. And he's giving himself more damage. Bliss has bottled it. Where's CC Brain? Where's AMS? It's going to be close, I think. Boomer getting up to full speed now. AMS comes down the pit straight, and Big Boomer's performed the overcut. It's worked a treat for Boomer. He's performed an overcut, and saying that extra lap has helped him massively. As Throw says there, I'll be using that a little often, Throw, so I might have to take that off you. Fraggle, whoa, that's going to be his name. Exactly, that's a great way to describe him there. Well, he pits. What tyres will Tom AJ go on to? We'll put the intervals back up. He puts on medium, so really it's lovely for him. He's gonna have no trouble whatsoever. Although he could come out just behind Viking Steven. It's crucial for Tom AJ's race. He comes out just ahead, but Viking Steven's going to have to run. Steven's sensible enough just to stay back. Now Tom AJ is free to push in a world of his own. Fair, they did catch him a little, the leaders, but yeah. 19 people watching. I know there are other leagues on tonight, but thank you for all of you who do tune in to watch a bit of the FP action. It is appreciated, and I believe our closest to PSGL account to 200 subscribers. Let's have a cheeky look. We are currently on 185, so we will be 15 minutes away, or 15 minutes, 15 subs away from 200. So make sure to subscribe if you are new. Got yellows, it's set to 3, and it's Jamie2905. The Mercedes really are having a Hockenheim race here, because really it's been absolutely shocking. I've got a bit of POV from Lordy MK from the incident at turn 1. Who was it that went off? It was Ugi Azim. Did he lose the rear? Or what? He's lost the rear, Ugi. We'll hear a little bit of reaction from Lordy.
Oh, I've been taken out. I've been killed.
His words were, if you didn't hear, I've been taken out, I've been killed. So, emotion summed up quite much there for Lordy. Oogie did lose the rear. And it looks pretty bad for him. Let's see Tom AJ now catching Warren Haig F1. There. Dino, if he keeps going at the pace he is, never mind, I was about to say he could come fit a pair of softs at the end and go to the end. But no, he doesn't. Tom AJ needs to be patient, you don't want to go for anything silly. Go down the inside to turn 1, Tom AJ. He takes the leads, and really that should be bye-bye to him there. So Tom AJ should really just cruise off into the distance. So we'll go to Boomers now on the back of Viking Steven. He did. Boomer played a masterclass, and now he's off into the distance. But he has got a lot of penalties though. From what I've seen, 6 seconds already. So we're all close for. Could be a little bit of contact there, and Boomer is through up into P3. Really a guaranteed P2. What's Warren Hagen to be staying out? He's going to be going sauce. Really, isn't net's not lagged out yet on a Tuesday night, which is a miracle. And Tom sets the fastest lap to make sure he's going to be getting those 17 points in the PSGL race tonight. For people wondering why I'm saying 17, he has got the fastest lap, and fastest lap gains you 1 extra point. Like in Steven staying out on those hards, he gets on that curb a little there. He needs to get your car stuck, but he doesn't, and really he's lost a load of time already. Got yellows in, set the 3, it's blissed. Disaster. Both Mercedes out. It's just 1-3 becomes a DNF and a DNF. Disappointing. How we got no safety car yet, I don't know. But you've got to get on. Yep, you've come a crop at turn 11 and 12. CC Brain still close behind AMS, gaining as much as he can. in the Toro Rosso Honda. Turn 13, and we've got yellows again in sector 3. Oh, Cliffy has binned it, and Cliffy's just given up. That's not what we want to be seeing, Cliffy. You disappoint me. You really disappoint me, Cliffy. And we're down to 11 in fact. Still no safety car yet. What is this? Is safety car? You know, I'm gonna check. Is safety car on? Safety car is on. But where is it? Got AMSCC going at it close. Oh, there's a bit of contact. And I don't know how CC really didn't spin there. But AMS is holding him up. Oh, you see the gap to the leader. So Warren Haig is 5 seconds off the lead. Tom AJ is now 12 seconds ahead of CC Brain. It worked out a miracle for him. See side by side, and AMS can't fight much more, can he? CC Brain is through to penultimate corner. Warren Haig does hit. And can AMS come back into turn 3? Hasn't got the run out of there, and I think that is bye-bye to CC Brain for him, and next car to catch him must be Dino. Stick on board with him. To be fair, AMS has had a small chance of coming back if CC doesn't make a mistake. What's the ERS levels like? Both alone, AMS locks up a little. Really, that is it for him there. See, there's not really any battles now on track, so if you have any questions, as I normally say, feel free to ask them. At the time of the race, there is nothing going on really. So got a small chance, sorry, is AMS catching CC Brain, but I think CC Brain's off unless he makes a mistake coming through time. I'll just watch and see. They're going to be catching Viking Steven in a minute, so should be alright just now. And then see. And on the back is CC Brain on Viking Steven. This might allow AMS to get a chance to come back at him, but Steven not bothering the battle and gets past CC Brain as easy as that. AMS would be heavily furious. Well, not heavily, but really furious at him there. That was his only chance to get past him. Nine retirements indeed, Dale. Really, this race is dying out a little now. Boomer has a chance of catching Tom at the end, but won't win due to penalties unless Tom AJ has A load of penalties I haven't seen. Stephen been out on these tyres for a long time. These sort of races where it happens like this after they're going to get past Stephen is where you just need a co-com with you. You can just have a good little chat about something to them, because really there is nothing happening at the moment. Could do Venom, you definitely could do, because if Trey retires then everyone in the top 10 can just go for it. Cliffy bottled it. He got caught up in a lap 1 collision in this bowl and hit the barriers. Tom. See, AMS can't really get close to Stephen, to be fair. Seems to be like Stroll and Bottas, but I think AMS can't get past him and gives him a slight tap. This is like Stroll and Bottas. What can AMS and Alfa Romeo do now? Can't really get close to him, as you can hear. This race is making me a little tired, but Stephen is in. Not even bothering to defend, but AMS can't get past. Stephen hasn't got the greatest run out, so I want really look at Dino. AMS has to get a move on because Dino is there. Oh, it's a late bit of moving under braking there, it seemed, from Stephen. Most of we didn't see Dino come in, wasn't expecting to be that close. Fair Boom is starting to catch Tom again now. Watch come through turn 11 and 12. You get a good run, cuts the inside a little, but can't get a good enough run to challenge Stephen into the braking zone. Yeah. See what can Stephen do. Dino trying to make him get into the second. Stephen pits, so onto the softs he will go surely. See what can Dino do. Behind MSR, it got worse. But Stephen 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So if he doesn't pit again, that'll be added. That would be adding a bit more misery and making him have a longer pit stop than usual. Yeah, it doesn't help Venom when you're tired as well, so I'll just try to keep doing the best I can. Really, there is no battle soundtrack, it's starty pits, and we'll be going for the fast lap, but he does need to gain enough position for that final point for the fast lap. It goes to anyone, because it's not valid if you're 11th, you've got to be in the top 10 to have it. This is really the only battle on track, but soon enough Stephen will be catching Ugi on those 18 lap old hards, but he's on 0 lap old soft tyres, so really he should be there very soon. So really I expect to be going on to that battle, and yeah, I will definitely go on board with Stephen if that's what people request. So it depends if Dino gets close. I think AMS is going to be able to pull away just a little. I think Dino needs to burn a little bit of his ERS. He's got a bit too much saved up at the moment. He's doing a very good job, and it's rare to see someone at 100% at this stage of the race without a safety car or anything. So good job from him. You know, I'll make the switch to Stephen now. He's going to be starting his hot lap, so we'll give a little bit of a commentary here over Stephen's hot lap. So he ups the RS into height, and really there should be a fast lap from Stephen coming down into turn 1. Looks all good from him there, no track extension, so really it still can count as a valid fastest lap, because I've had it a few times. I run a little wide and it don't count as the fastest lap, which is a bit frustrating. Stephen He really is catching Oogie as Dre pits to maybe challenge Sutty for that fastest lap. Who knows, we could see a little bit of a fastest lap session. As Alamonda did say, no, Dre comes out in a set of mediums. The set of mediums for him, it's a disaster. And Steven is catching Oogie a rate or not. Really is pushing that Haas. And Oogie, to be fair, is on very old cards in that Alfa Romeo, which is a slower car than the Haas. And the entrance seat, he's 2 seconds off his PBSC. Where would that get him? Fastest lap? Is it this one? No, it's this one. 2 seconds currently would put him on a 1:26 so he needs to gain 7 tenths in his final sector if he wants to steal the fastest lap off Tom AJ. Get the intervals back up in a sec. And final corner comes Viking Steven. I think he's just going to be able to snatch the fastest lap. He does, he smashes it. Now on board with Sutty. Sutty is up on his lap and currently only 1.2, so what will that get him? 1.2. His fast lap's a 1:28.1, so really it's not going to be anywhere near the fastest time. I don't think he's pushed that hard, to be honest. Sorry if you do hear my dog barking in the background. It's a bit of a annoying one at sometimes. 1:25.6. To be fair, Boomer's actually gaining still on Tom. But the battle now is for 4th and 5th between AMS and Dino. Yeah, most probably should. Because he's going to get passed by Steven, so he might as well just pit Oogie. Get the fastest lap and really get an extra point for himself than what he's going to get, because Steven should get past him. And Dino needs to burn some ERS. Burn some ERS, Dino. You've got loads of it. Got almost 4 times the amount AMS does, so go on and burn it. Gets a bit of a poor run there, and he's doing a very good job. Doing a good job to manage it, but I don't really see drivers that much these days on F1 2019 have a full battery 23 laps into a Grand Prix. It's a lot harder to manage ERS this game, and Dino is doing a very good job. Let's just have a little bit look at it. Position change. We've got Warren Hagley in our biggest gainer, 10 positions. Dino gaining 8, Cece Brain gaining 5, Tom gaining 3, Boomer gaining 3, MS gaining 2, Sophie gaining 5, we have Oogie losing 6, Steven up 9, and Sutty up 9, with Dre also up 6 positions. And to be fair, Steven's lost a bit on this lap. So maybe Oogie has a right to stay out. Maybe is he risking a puncture though? That's what. Do you think in the chat Oogie is risking a puncture as Dino runs quite wide? I think that's going to get him out of the DRS. 1.1 at the moment, and he's going to be coming into the DRS detection zone now, and he is just out of it. So really, he needs to burn a bit of DRS and get back into the DRS zone. Yeah, Stevens needs to be struggling now on those softs. What's going on? It's in none, so maybe he's gearing up to another hot lap. Who knows? He might as well pit if he wants to again. So he's losing time to Oogie. Oogie's on 21 lap on old cards. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing a great job. He's 3 seconds slower, or 2.6 seconds slower. Let's see what did he set there? 1:27.4. Let's check Oogie's time. 1:26.6. So wait, was that a PB from Oogie? No way it was. A personal best from Oogie. That is fantastic. I don't know how he's done that. 22 lap old tyres and setting a personal best. That is amazing. Really, really is. And Tom, real hesitant in that final corner there. From what I heard, I was just looking down, trying to pick something up. In the end, sounding a bit hesitant. I just watched the back of the machine. It was just me and hearing things. But Dino is still there. He's gained it on AMS. AMS really is struggling on his pace at the moment. Really cannot say anything. He's lost 6 seconds since he got overtaken by CC Brain. And Dino sets a PB as well, so impressive from him. He's got 4 lap younger tyres, so he's able to push a little bit harder on these if he wants. He's got 10 lap younger tyres than Uki is in. Dino just needs to be patient, make sure he don't do anything silly and just possibly get past and see the race home from here. We've got 9 retirements from this Grand Prix. Yeah, we've got 9 retirements from this Grand Prix. 11 drivers still racing. Bit of a big considering what in this race. He needs to get a bit of a better run out of here if he wants to be challenging. Steven gets a penalty. He's gaining once again on Ugi, so maybe he was just having a lap to cool down his tyres. Who knows what this is about? I'm interested in watching lap 26 out of 29. Tom AJ leading by 5.1 seconds to Boomer. See, it's going to be hard for him to get past Australia as a good, but like, hard track to overtake. Have I still got a little bit left in my drink? Yes, I do. And now it's gone. Yeah, really did wish I had a little bit more left in my drink, but you don't. A couple laps to go of this Australian Grand Prix. I'm going to ask you now in the chat, who is your driver and the driver of the day? Dino is still there and really needs to get moving. We've got Steven, another battle now with much grippier tyres and 25 lap old tyres when he crosses the line for Ugi. Very quite amazing to see. Really I expect Steven to get a move on, get down his inside. See, Viking Steven 3/10 behind. I need to watch Dino because he seems to be getting closer now. I'll see Dino, then I'll go to the battle between Steven and Ugizine. He's got a much better run this time. He needs to carry that speed he had through the first part. So if he carried it through the second part, he'd be all over the rear of AMS and he needs to turn it up. Fair Boomer's gained on Tom AJ. It looks like it's going to be an easy first for Tom AJ and second for Boomer, and CC Brain should get third. Unless there is any last lap. DNS got Steven to the outside of Uki as Uki just lets him go now. Uki, will he pit for the fast lap? Where's Tom AJ? He has no near the chance of being lapped by Tom AJ. So if I was Uki, I'd come into the pits and set the fastest lap. No, he's not interested. Back to Dino in the Red Bull, still can't find a way past it. Almost roadblock of AMS tonight. Perfect. Wait for Tom AJ to start the season, by the way. That is requiring he doesn't get any dramatic punches. AMS is getting a bit of a poor run. Dino's on 4-lap younger tyres, so really, he should be able to get past. They just can't find a way past the Alfa Romeo. He needs to up his ERS. Look at that, he's got enough now to possibly run it to the end. Say the last lap he's got to go hot lap and overtake to push it. He's gaining on AMS. It's not enough at the moment. He's not really easily disqualified in turn 1 and 2 crash. We'll let the stewards decide, Lord and Nate. But lap 29 out of 29, I want to see how Dino can do on the back of AMS. He's pushing now, he's got it up into overtake. He wants to get the move done in the Red Bull Honda. Can't go down the inside to turn 1. He's hampered his line by moving to the inside. She's just waiting to the outside. He can't get it done. See, can he lunge one down the inside? Bit of a half-hearted move. Let's go to Tom AJ. How is he doing? He's in the middle set. We'll go back to him. I want to stick on board with this battle. AMS is struggling his tyres now, it seems. Oogie, 27 laps on a set of hard tyres. Boomer's gained a lot, to be fair. Is Tom just saving, or we'll have to stick with Tom AJ for now. He comes into the penultimate corner. Last season's runner-up is going to get the FP season off to a perfect start in the racing point. Tom AJ rounds the final corner to take the race win here in Melbourne. Don't frizzle it, and he wins. Boomer with a great second place. And how is Dino on the back of AMS? Can't get past, but can he lunge one into the penultimate corner? Will he lunge one? No, he can't. Bit half-hearted as AMS body pen. CC Brain comes home for third place. Good drive from him. Because my dinner is ready just then. So once it's over, go for my dinner. So I have no podium interviews, unfortunately, from me. Lauren Hay coming over in 6th. Sophie coming home in 7th, 8th is Stephen, 8th is Oogie, 9th is Stephen, and a long way back is Sutty DCFC with Dre 1.9 behind. Can Dre get past him? Sutty comes over for P10. Will Dre make that fastest? Oh, he didn't even have fastest lap. But that has been PSGL FP. My dinner has just arrived, or just got here from out the oven. So unfortunately, as I said, no podium interviews today from me. There is your podium. And the champagne is sprayed here in Australia. Tom AJ takes a fantastic win. My driver today, with Sutty coming home in 2nd and CC Brain taking P3. Good drive from the Racing Point driver to take a well-deserved victory. At first, it looked like the two Mercedes were going to dominate, but they both ended up in a barrier. So that's been PSGL FP. Your race winner is Tom AJ. 2nd, Test Boomer. 3rd, CC Brain. 4th, AMS. 5th, Dino. 6th is Warren Haig. 7th is F1 Sophie. 8th is Oogie Azim. 9th is Viking Steven. And round down the top 10 is Sutty DCFC. We've got the last finisher of J-Bay in P11 with Cliffy Bliss, Jamie Miles, Joel, Lordy, Ash, Frome and Jake Tex all retiring, with Lordy, Ash, Frome and Jake Tex all wiped out on lap 1, turn 2. So I have been your commentator, ILRC Lickle. Thank you for watching, everyone, and good night.